Hello and welcome to All That Cricket. It's in statistics, we have a tendency, media and others have a tendency to look at historic data. Uh, it's very glossy and one likes to gloat on it. Now, whether it is helpful or not, uh, it's up to the confidence factor of each team and players also. But it has no direct bearing on the performance of teams or players. Now, I call them uncontrolled data, uncontrolled stats. For example, the toss factor, the first batting, day night, they all are historic, uncontrolled. They only give you a reflection of what happened in the past, and it has nothing to do with the current performance or what teams will perform in future. Now, what are the things which affects a team's performance or player's performance? Skills and technique of a player. Now, for example, a batsman is averaging say 50 in a particular venue, which is very good for him because it works on a confidence factor, but it is not necessary that he will be able to score 50 again. Now, as far as bowling is concerned, now if a bowler, the team bowling side, how do they get him out? It's everything out here. They need to find out his skills, how comfortable he is executing them in each phase of his innings or team's innings. For example, if he is weak on the offside, playing the drive early in the innings, you can have a slip and gully in a short cover and lure him to play the shot and get him out. Work on his patience, how fast, how resilient he is, and work on him. And if you suppose he's not good against spin, then you can have a spinner early on and have close-in fielder and various other permutation combination as far as fielding is concerned. Now, in South Africa, a few months back, when in the third test match, when the series was 1-all, tied up 1-all, Australia posted a target for about 400 odd runs, and South Africa, they were not keen on chasing them, but they were keen on drawing the series and drawing the game. So it was a very close contest as far as result was concerned. One thought that it would go for a draw because South Africa has very good batting strength in the second innings, in the sense that they perform better in the second innings to defend, to rather not save a test match. In that game, I noticed that every third over there was a bowling change. Michael Clarke employed various bowling changes. Someone like Steve Smith, who only bowled 13 overs, had 7 spells in the 13 over. My point is that teams can do that against various batsmen. In fact, recently concluded T20 World Cup, the average bowling change was after every second over. Every second over was a bowling change. So the point is that you can change all these indicators: batting average, strike rate, runs per over, balls per scoring shot. All of them can be altered if you have if you work on the skills and technique of each player. And here is the whole thing. You can do it from here. On the batting side, one can look at the strength of a bowler and see how effective he is bowling a Yorker with a new ball or the old ball or early in his spells, and wait for the loose ball. Work on the patience and how teams are placing their field. For example, like for India, Indians, there are a lot of players, fielders, bowlers especially, are not very good fielders. For example, fine leg, someone like Ishant Sharma or Bhuvanesh or Mohammad Shami or even Zaid, they are very slow on the field, especially the ground fielding here. So you can have a lot of runs out here or even in the close-in field. So my point is that historic data is only for confidence factor. It has no bearing on the result. One can work, one can change the whole thing. Cricket is played in transition, as I said before. And the transition is out here. You can change the whole thing. You can work various ways of exploiting each team, each players. Of course, the pitch will vary and the ball will vary over the period of time, but those are skills, and every player has a different way of executing it, and their technique always varies. It is not necessarily that someone who scored a 50 average will have the same confidence uh, in the middle of innings. He can change that. That can be changed. So I hope it was this analysis was easy to understand and you liked it.